Here we have a 2016 on a 16 registration Volvo B8R Sunsundegui SB3 72 seat PSVAR compliant coach. So, as is blatantly obvious from the destination, we're at Hills Coaches in Wolverhampton, in the Black Country, Noddy Alderland. My missus calls this Noddyland. Huh? One of my regrets in life, never seen Slade live. I bet that was some gig to go to. Anyway, do you know what? I'm getting like one of them old people who just go off and talk about any old crap, don't they? When they're supposed to be talking about something else. Jesus, that's scary. Right, let's get to the negative. The only one for me, really. Luggage space, or lack of. So, obviously, we've got a wheelchair lift, takes up half a locker. They're not the greatest anyway, because the low height. These are not built for 72 and luggage. Okay, so bear that in mind. Important point. You're not going to do your residentials in this. Other than that, let's get back to what we're looking at. A people mover. Plain and simple, no frills. Tidy enough on the body. In all honesty, there's a little bit of what looks to me like paint reaction. Just there. I don't know sometimes if it's to do with stuff built in Spain. I mean, Irizars are far better than they used to be. Remember, like the early Irizar, Christ almighty, they used to just rot away, didn't they? You know, do you know what the best thing to come out of that part of the world is? Buellas. They're like the Spanish Van Hool. They're not appreciated enough in the UK, the Buellas product, but we're not talking about a Buellas, we're talking about a Sunsundegui, so let's move on. Straight enough on the bodywork, as I said, no frills, it's a people mover. You've got little bits and bobs, like this for example, you know, just little odd signs. For me, a set of wheel trims or a set of alloys would make it a different vehicle, but that's just my pet thing. Has been since, well, you can thank Shane Nuttall at Redline for that, to be honest, if you want to blame anybody. Back to the 90s and me starting coaching. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 Volvo 8 litre engine. That's driven through a ZF Ecolive fully automatic gearbox. Great drive line, great on fuel. Reverse cameras fitted. Back down the near side. Again. Bodywork's fine. Nothing to cause any great stress. You've got PLS wheelchair lift mounted in the middle at the side. You've got LED destination displays to front, side and rear. As I said, it's a straight coach, it's a people mover. Let's jump on board and put some light on this. One thing I have noticed, I don't know if it's the light today or where we are, but they're quite poorly lit inside. Just try and get some light on if we can. There we go. So, 72 seats with 3-point seat belts. Leather headrest inserts. All the seats are in good order on this one. Biggest issue, we've got 2 blown windows, both at the back. Those can be replaced. That's not a problem. Or they can be discounted. Not bothered either way. We're going to price up a set of windows today. Now, here's what I like, because obviously, if you've sort of watched everything that I do, you'll notice this is the second one of these I'm selling for Hills. For me, and I shouldn't be biased, but this has got more plus points. Personally, the main one for me, maquette on the seat backs, and I'll tell you why. It doesn't go saggy and baggy like that grey hard-wearing carpet type material, and I think it detracts from vandalism. because it looks less bussy, if that makes sense. Don't worry about the steam on the windows. That is steam on the windows, and that's because whoever's had this out this morning had the temperature set to 28 degrees in here. It's like a sauna, but we've got the aircon on, and hopefully it'll cool it down quite quickly. So we've got a Sutrac aircon system. Okay, you've got 2 sets of 3 on quick release tracking. That gives you 66 with a wheelchair. We're wired for CCTV. Can't really other than those 2 blown windows, there's nothing to fault on these, and as I said, they can be mended. But just to prove to you that it is steam and the window's not gone, look. Right. I should have been watching. I should have drawn a willy or something, shouldn't I? Just for a laugh. Anyway, dash, all in good order. No warning lights. We're all good on that score. Mileage just over 200,000 kilometres. But they don't do loads of mileage. These are not long distance vehicles, are they? They're round the doors motors. You know? Lane departure warning and automated emergency braking system. Honestly, I do rate this product. I do, honestly. Part of me prefers them over a Leopard. But I think that's more on price point than anything else. I just think they're a good, all-round, jack-of-all-trades vehicle. You know, they're just... Well, I shouldn't say jack-of-all-trades, because they're not, because they're only... that's just a complete lie. I think they're a good, all-round people mover. You know, and because the Euro 6, they'll go anywhere, and because they're quite young... You're not frightened of sending them long distances, are you, like you would be if it was an old B10M or something? So, to recap, it's a 2016 on a 16 registration, Volvo B8R Sunsundegui SB3 72-seat PSVR compliant coach.